Okay, so if you've seen my past couple of videos talking about the unspoken side effects of the new breakthroughs in type 1 diabetes care, specifically related to Sign-Up Biotechnology and Vertex Pharmaceuticals, you know that these technologies are uniquely, let's say, tumor permissive. They are removing our immune system's ability to recognize these cells from both an adaptive and an innate immune standpoint, without actually addressing the cellular terrain that couldn't sustain the original beta cells in the first place. And how when you combine these two unique conditions, not being able to be seen by the immune system and not having the raw materials available to keep the cell healthy, you get a really unhealthy cell with the ability to regenerate and nothing to keep it in check, which is not good in and of itself. But then let's also consider the fact of what the existing cellular terrain within those with diabetes is already containing. And as you know, I have been focusing on iron as like the primary base layer foundational reason for all of our existing metabolic disruption. We as a society right now are over-retaining iron and consuming foods deficient in all of the necessary nutrients to keep that iron in check. And it is literally burning us from the inside out. But also, does anyone want to guess what cancer's favorite food is? That's right, it's iron. Cancer is an absolute iron whore. And it makes complete sense, right? Because such an energetically dynamic molecule like iron would make a perfect match for an incredibly energetically dynamic cell, like a cancer cell. So these cancer cells are iron addicts. And they have all of these mechanisms in place to retain iron to a high degree. And if you followed me for any amount of time, I have been obsessed with iron in its role in diabetes development. I wrote a book about it. So I would argue those with type 1 diabetes are already operating in a very high iron environment without any of the resources necessary to properly handle it. And that's kind of the main reason our beta cells were dysfunctional in the first place. And now compound that by introducing these technologies that bring about these immunosuppressant tumor permissive conditions.